today I have 5 great resources. The first resource is called ClipX. And let me tell you how you're going to be using ClipX. It is not a website. I mean, actually, you will have to search for it on the internet. So it's altogether CLIPX. And because it keeps on changing, but the moment that you get it, you download it, and it will be added into your computer. And it is basically when you cut and paste something, it will just give you. I mean, normally in Windows, in a Windows PC, when you cut and paste something, after you have cut and pasted it, and then you cut and paste something else, whatever you have cut and pasted before is going to disappear. It has only the memory for one time. Now, this is obviously a little bit inconvenient, but with this ClipX tool, you will be able to have up to, I think it's 1,000 different things that you have saved on a temporary basis. This is, of course, very useful if you're working on a document that requires a lot of cut and pasting, but you're going to have to search for it on Google. The second resource that I want to share with you is wakerupper.com. And wakerupper.com, it's very, very useful because what you do is you will just program whatever you want. It could be an alarm, it could be something that you want to remind somebody, so you can send messages to different people. Mind you, this only works in the United States and in Canada, but it's very useful. So let me just explain to you exactly how it works. I will just go into wakerupper.com. I will say, well, dial 713-591-5555 or whatever it is. And let's say that that's the telephone number of my wife or of my cousin or whatever. And then I type the text that I want the software to say. So whenever you say exactly when it's going to call and how it is going to call, it will just get a telephone call, ring that number, and of course with a bit of a robotic voice will say, Ernesto said that I needed to remind you of doing the following. And it's very, very cool because, of course, I mean, you can do reminders for yourself, but also you can remind people about it. So it's a very, very interesting service. The next one that I want to share with you is called GeoBits. And GeoBits is just an absolute fabulous resource if you're a traveler or if you want to get content for your website or all sorts of things. The way it works is you go there and there's going to be videos made by other people about different parts of the world. So I mean, you will have footage of Hong Kong, you will have footage of Tokyo, you will have footage of Amsterdam, you will have footage of almost every city in the world of people explaining bits and pieces of what happens in those cities. So there's I mean, as a tourist guide is great, but also for generating content or for generating for learning about the culture or whatever, they are very, very useful. I really like GeoBits, and I'm sure that you're going to really enjoy it. The next resource that I want to share with you is called VisuWords. And VisuWords, it is a great resource which works like a visual thesaurus. Whenever you are writing, whenever you are doing anything that requires using a number of different words, I mean, you cannot say the same word all the time, so you obviously have to be changing words. And this is a great thesaurus. So let's say, for example, you put one word and then suddenly will give you all the different connections and possibilities that you can have, but instead of giving them to you on a list or anything like that, it will just give you all the different resources, all linked like if it will be a mind map. Very, very useful. And my last tool for today, it's called ThingLink. And this resource, I find it really great. What you can do is you can take any picture. You can create your own pictures, or you can have your own pictures or whatever. You upload them into thinglink.com, and then you will be able to put clickable links on your pictures. This is very useful because let's say that you are promoting something. You upload it first to ThingLink, and then that picture itself you can clone it. So whenever people click on it, it will take them to the link on ThingLink, and then they can actually have a number of different clicks. You can put different information of the picture. You can do all sorts of things. I really recommend you to check thinglink.com. Now, I hope that you have enjoyed the resources, and now we're going to go to the next section of the show, which is going to be Triple Your Internet Intelligence. And I tell you what you're going to be learning on Triple Your Internet Intelligence today, and that is going to be about business models. I mean, there's so many people that have no business model. Whenever you ask them, so what is your business model? They will tell you, well, I sell shoes online, or I will sell this and that, or I will do that, or whatever. That's not a business model. That's what you do. Now, if you don't have a business model, trust me, your business is not going to prosper. There's a guy that I really admire. His name is Alex Osterwalder, and he created something that is called the Business Model Canvas. If you have never heard of the Business Model Canvas, I think that you're going to find this next video on Triple Your Internet Intelligence very, very interesting. So I hope that you have enjoyed all these resources, and now let's go to Triple Your Internet.